All right.
All right, welcome back to the Daily Order. Today we have very special guests here. We have Ice from Canada and Under Suspicion from the USA. Now, you guys are on the very opposite ends of the political spectrum, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I
Debatable.
suppose so.
Debatable, Captain.
Debatable. The debatable. Okay, well, that's exactly what we're doing here today. We are having a wonderful, beautiful debate. Now, considering we're in the 21st century, and it is in fact the year 2025, I thought we could start off this debate with the topic of artificial intelligence.
Oh God.
All right, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear your questions.
Would you say that artificial intelligence is a net positive for humanity?
For humanity as a whole, personally, for me, I think it's something that you don't really need. And I think it's better to do things yourselves with your hard, like your hard work.
Okay. Suspicion, what do you have to say about that?
I honestly I agree somewhat, but I have to disagree on a lot of things. I think that AI should be used for everything. Everything. It should honestly take your job. I'm not sure why. You know,
To take my job.
AI. Yes.
Okay. You do have very different opinions there. Do you have anything to say about that, Ice?
I don't know, cause the more we use AI, the lazier we'll get. It's better to do things by hand. There's more.
Frozen accident.
So I don't know. I feel like I just, it's just better to do things by hand. I feel like the AI might just not take over humanity. That's what silly people think. That's not gonna happen. Not for a long time, if it ever
Okay.
will happen. But I feel like it's too we'll become too lazy.
Do you feel like we need to have more restrictions on AI?
No.
No, I don't think we need more restrictions. I think people should just use it better.
We need less restrictions.
Less restrictions
Less
on AI.
I should
Okay.
be able to use AI for whatever I want. I shouldn't have to pay for it either.
Well, that gets into my next topic of this debate tonight: government regulation.
Oh.
How do you each feel about government regulation, especially over social media and online spaces?
Like, are we talking about our personal areas or all around the world?
Just as a generality.
I think it's fine, except for, over in North Korea and China, where you can't do most things. I think the regulations are fine. I don't think you should be able to say or leak government documents, on Minecraft.
I have to agree with him on there. I think that the government's doing a pretty good job with especially not in the UK. They're doing a terrible job with the
Oh, yeah, no,
censorship.
horrible, horrible.
Okay, interesting. So you both are pretty happy with how the current system works in managing things on the internet.
Yeah.
In most areas.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, next topic: global warming. Should humanity be putting more towards trying to eliminate or slow down global warming, or should we just keep on going on?
I think we should stop it, a bit. I mean, you can't totally stop it, and the Earth can survive. I mean, since it was, been, I don't know, 10 times hotter during the dinosaur period. It was a lot hotter back then than here. But if we want to keep a lot of species that we have today, like otters, we gotta fix it.
Um, was that a threat?
No, that was simply a fact. There's other animals, like certain big cats, or polar bears, or even some people.
All right. Well, I think that honestly, the global warming isn't really a big deal. And I'm saying that we need to stop starting stuff or buying plastic or something, or doing whatever. I think that the only people who are really the problem with global warming are the companies that are making pollution in the environment.
Sure, sure. So you're pro landfill.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that, man. I feel like, I mean, I'm still gonna buy plastic products. I'm gonna buy metal products. I don't care about that. I don't care that much. I'm not gonna go sit in front of somebody's cars like just for oil.
Sure.
That stupid people. You know, we should get them on this newscast. But just horrible. Like, don't do that. But like, still, I think big like companies that are just ruining the environment should fix it.
So you think that the big companies have a responsibility to
Yes.
to the population that they're a part of?
Completely.
Under?
Yeah, I agree. Like the company at a certain point, it's no longer like a small company or anything. It should have a lot of regulations to prevent it from destroying the environment.
Okay, okay. Now, would you each say that you are for a free market, or you each think that? Do you guys think that the market should have like a lot of authority and rules over it?
Oh, it should definitely have rules over it. Like, I shouldn't be able to buy uranium on an online store. I feel like that is very bad. Though, to be fair, some companies that have stolen small parts of uranium and like little kid toys, search it up, it's true. And I don't know. I just feel like it's just a bad idea. Like, just simply, it's just we should limit the things we can buy. Because what if somebody just decides one day to buy all of the materials to make like a warhead? Which, yeah, sounds crazy, crazy thought, but it could happen.
Okay.
Like I think that they shouldn't sell like uranium or like grenades or anything like that. But if they're selling like gunpowder or something, I'm just saying. I think that's up to not the company to make sure people are using it improperly.
That's a very very reasonable take.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can buy gunpowder, but
Now, as we're moving into a world that's more controlled by AI and more people start losing their jobs, do you each think that we should have a universal basic income subsidized by the really large companies and the government to help those people who do not have jobs?
No.
yeah. I mean, well, depending on the people, certain people should get like, if people are on the street doing drugs, choosing to be homeless, that's up to them. Don't give them money. But if it's somebody who actually needs money, then yeah.
So you think the person who would qualify would be somebody who's an active member of society?
Yes.
Suspicion?
Like the fries.
I don't think we should just give anybody any money for free. At all. Like, if you need money, there's ways to get money other than just taking it from the government. And also, if AI took your job, there's no way it could have been that important in the first place.
I do agree. There are problems with it, like, government bankruptcy. I mean, pretty sure both of our governments are both still in debt from the Second World War. Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
all right.
So it wouldn't be very affordable to just hand out money. So, even though it might be beneficial for some people, it'd be just bad for the entire country.
All right, next topic. Universal basic health care. Yes or no? Should everyone have a health care? Or should everybody have to pay for it?
Well, okay, so I don't know how it is for you guys. I know you guys have to pay for most of it. It's pretty good here. It's not that expensive. It's good. I think everyone should have it.
Now, I agree somewhat. I think that healthcare should be very affordable at least. But right now, in America at least, we're not in a position to make healthcare affordable. Especially because big companies like overcharging for a lot of stuff that costs them hardly anything. But yeah.
You all are agreeing a lot more tonight than I thought you were
These
going to.
questions suck.
These questions are terrible.
Socialism or
Yeah, no,
communism?
AI should take your job, bro.
Socialism.
I'll be honest, fascism.
So,
You go first.
Oh, actually, yeah. David, you go first.
Palestine or India?
Who? Einstein and who?
Palestine or India? Which one? Important?
Or India?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Einstein had like 7 wives
Oh,
and he was
no, I
unloyal
said,
to all of them, so
I
India.
said Palestine.
Oh, Palestine.
You mean Pakistan?
I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Yeah, he means Pakistan or India. Who are you supporting?
I was thinking Palestine and Ukraine.
I'm not caught up to all that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
We have a lot more. I feel like just India, honestly, India.
Why is my right arm bigger than my left arm?
First starting out with, your gun laws are very, I would just say bad, personally. No offense. Cause here in Canada, you actually have to have like a proper license for a gun, and you can't get like a rifle, like a assault rifle. You can get a hunting rifle and maybe like a sidearm, like a pistol, maybe, but you need to actually work to get it. Like, you need a license, you need to go through testing, you need to make sure that you're not gonna, shoot up a school or anything. And yes, it still happens, but it happens less.
That is true. I actually did look up the percentages of school shootings in America and Canada, but there was one thing I noticed. In Canada, there's 40 million people, and in America, there's 350 million people.
Yeah. We, even though our country's land is decently larger than America, we have less people.
I think he's saying that's why the percentage of gun shootings is lower, because the population is
It's-
smaller.
No, it's not that. It's because of how our gun rules are more strict.
Alright.
You're not going to debate that?
I'm just saying that if someone could still shoot up a school within a hunting.
Yeah, but it's a single shot rifle. So, by the time you get your first shot off, you have to, open the chamber again and put in a new bullet.
Yeah,
By that
you
time,
can't have an
somebody might
AR in Canada.
Yeah, and somebody might be running at you with a fire extinguisher. Like it's.
Well, actually, one of the biggest school shootings that ever happened was in America was with a hunting rifle. And also, I think that people should have guns. Not just like the government and stuff, because how are we going to defend ourselves if the government has all the power?
Well, most people wouldn't if we as people didn't have guns, which I don't completely agree with. I mean, I think some of us like hunting rifles for hunting, but I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I really just forgot. Whoosh. Oh yeah, like citizens, they should have hunting rifles, but they shouldn't have like full on like what you guys have, which no offense, but like automatic guns. Like you know now
So-
it's banned, but you guys used to have the Tech 9, which was very notorious for being in school shootings because it was just an automatic pistol that had a higher caliber. If citizens don't have guns, then you won't need to defend yourself against guns. What is your thought on aliens? Life forms that are not in this universe, or, well, just not around us that we can see.
Alright, I don't
Yeah.
think they're real, personally.
I think they could exist, but most people saying that they're more intelligent than us or have it's not possible. At least not yet, not at this current time. Yes, the universe probably existed for a super long time since the Big Bang, which is who knows how long ago. But I feel like we got so specific, down the 1%, less than 1%, that we became intelligent, that we can do all this. I think it's unlikely that there's hyper intelligent life forms out there yet. I think it's more realistic for like Quiet Place monsters or aliens like that.
So, Ice was saying that the chance of aliens existing is extremely slim.
Yeah, I agree.
My mic did
I
cut
think
out.
there's actually 0% chance that
I wasn't saying that. I was saying for intelligent life, like aliens. Like
Okay.
I think it's possible for animals, like animal type aliens, like things that don't make tools or make games like us, not like a like more like something like a cow, like an animal, something that's primitive.
So you see that as actually being a likelihood or a possibility?
It's probably out there. The universe is, for what we know, infinite. Like, because we don't know. It could be infinite, and it is 100% possible. There is 100% something out there. No matter at what stage of evolution it's at, there is something out there. No matter its evolution status.
Suspicion?
I have to disagree. I think there's a 0% likelihood that there's aliens.
You want to talk about your bias and why you believe that? Because he's explained his reasoning.
Not really.
All right.
You do not know how to debate.
Yeah, I have a question about aliens. Do you think?
Alright.
What are your thoughts about illegal aliens?
The what?
Illegal aliens.
So immigration. Okay.
What?
No, not immigration. Illegal immigration.
Don't do it illegally. Like, I mean, unless you're in a situation where you have to, but still, you probably shouldn't do it. I'm not gonna say you deserve to get deported, but if you're like illegally going into a country and you don't have to, like you're not being forced because of something, you shouldn't be doing it.
Alright. I feel like this debate is really difficult because you told me I'm not allowed to talk about Canada.
All right, I'll let you say one thing about Canada.
That's not fair anyway. I don't hate America. I just hate the person who eats.
I don't hate Canada. I don't hate Canada.
Okay, say your thing. You can. These are the closing remarks. These are the closing remarks. You say yours, I says his, and then we close.
Alright, what about the housing crisis over in Canada? What about that?
Yeah, it's bad, but you know, it's not just here. That is over there for you guys too.
Right.
It's not as bad over there. I don't think. Maybe it is, but
It's way better.
It's,
So like during the housing crisis, a long time ago, like 20 years ago or something like that, the
20 years
prices
ago. I
were
feel like
going up a
it-
lot. And
So
in America-
2004 housing crisis.
He's talking about the 2008 recession, I think.
Oh,
Alright, so like the housing prices were going up, and then America it eventually stopped a little bit and it started going down. It's back up now a little. It's going back up now, but in Canada that never happened. The pricing for houses never stopped going up.
that's just because of political stuff and it's just more money being made. And it being less valuable. That's just it. And then housing being more, getting more people in Canada. Like,
More people than like
immigration
there is
more-
demand
yeah.
supply for houses.
Yeah, so more houses. That's actually, I think, what made the housing crisis. It's not that we have a lack of houses. There was just a big inflow of people.
That's a good take. That's reasonable. Well, thanks for tuning in to this exclusive interview between Ice and Under Suspicion. Next up, Drango assesses the allegations. Tune in next time.